Hello, my name is Joseph Sullivan. How are you doing today? I want to share something that's very special and very important to me and maybe of interest to you. If you're in the Tampa Bay area of Florida or in the surrounding area and you're interested in evangelism, whether you be 13 years old or 35 or 85, whether you be a man or a woman, we would love for you to join this group. This group is an effective outlet for being with people who are interested in sharing Jesus Christ. Iron sharpening iron. If you go to the website Evangelism Workers of Tampa Bay.com, Evangelism Workers of Tampa Bay.com, this group will be outlined, what we will be doing. This group has classes that will teach people how to do different things like door knocking, friendship evangelism, cyber evangelism, campus work, wide range of outlets, as well as sharing ideas, biblical thoughts on how to mentor people into evangelists, how to create leaders, how to grow one's church, how to create a culture of evangelism within a congregation, the climate and culture of the kingdom in matters of evangelism, why the churches are dying in America. We will be covering a wide range of things. The classes will be done at different coffee shops and get together restaurants, and we will have good, solid curriculum in those classes. In this group, besides getting together and discussing ideas and methods and ways of doing outreach, we will also have teaching get-togethers where each student will be given a chance to teach. And lastly, we will have evangelism events. So let me just break this down and go further into this. If you go to this website, firstly, before we get into the details of the stuff, let me say this group is about making leaders. It's not going to happen overnight. It may take months or years, but the goal is for each person to become self-reliant, not codependent, but independent in their evangelism work. We want to make people able to get events together, able to get groups together, able to get study sessions together, able to get a new convert trained, mentored, to get folks together to different avenues, to be able to network, to be able to create organized activities and outreach. That is our goal. We don't want people to be codependent on me or other leaders. We want people to become independent in the long term. My goal is to make more leaders. If it's just me doing this work over the long term, and I get sick or I move away or I die, this group will cease to exist. So the goal is to make more leaders that will help this group out, that will help get Bible studies together, training events together, and outreach activities together. That is the motto of this group. Evangelism is mentorship, and we want to mentor people into self-reliant leaders. If you are interested in this group, just click the sign up button. It's free, and the amount of content and training and growth you will get is invaluable. So I was mentioning earlier about classes, teaching, and events. So let's first get into the classes. The classes will help with your growth level. We will first be covering the decline of the church, why the church is dying out in America, and how to stop that, and how to grow one's local church. That will be the first get-together group session we will do at coffee shops and restaurants and people's homes. The next class gathering we will have in teaching curriculum will be It's Not Rocket Science by Benjamin Lee. And this class will teach people how to create a culture of evangelism within their church and how to grow one's congregation through cold approach / friendship evangelism, to create an invite culture within one's local church assembly. Great book. Great book. I highly recommend it. After that, we will go over cyber evangelism. It's effective social media outlets can really help one person generate Bible studies. It can help people accumulate, as well as Bible studies, more church visits. Cyber evangelism is effective. You can do it on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, a wide range of venues, search engines. And so I will break this down and help people explore this option. Even if people are not interested in doing cyber evangelism, it is worth knowing about. It's a highly effective tool. After that class and the curriculum that is gone over, we will go over street and campus evangelism. Getting Bible study signatures is highly connected with this work. And you can get a lot of good Bible studies over time through this method, and it's a lot of fun. Campus work is so much fun too. You get to interact with all these college students. It's fantastic. This work will also be connected with flea market, fairgrounds, different booth venues as well. After this class, we will go over discipleship for King Jesus. And this is a highly advanced class. By the time you get to this class right here, though, you will have grown. This class will detail uh, how to mentor people within your home, within your church, within your evangelism group, how to plant a church, how to grow a church, how to make leaders, how to get events together, how to orchestrate uh, your own group, how to become self-reliant in evangelism. And it's a very in-depth book, and will take a long time to get through, but it's worth it. This book will also detail church growth strategies. We will highlight something called the journal. And this, quote, journal has the best evangelism strategies I've been able to find in the Brotherhood by successful evangelists who are effectively growing their congregations and training their church members in outreach. We will touch on evangelism thoughts. This is just a wide range of effective advice and resources for the growing evangelist who wants to mature in this work. And so this is a lot of data. It's a lot of data, but when we go over this material, you will get an exceptional education in evangelism that you can apply and that you can have for a lifetime. Materials that you can train other people in, as well as your family and friends in your local congregation. So this is the class section. The teaching section right here is for those people who want to become better teachers or who have no experience in teaching others. If you want to learn to teach new converts, non-Christians, what better way to get into that mode than by first beginning to teach others in the faith, to practice on them. This is going to be a regular activity of Christians getting together, students getting together, and each student is going to get a chance to teach. And the more they teach, the more desensitized they will be to that process, the more comfortable they will be. This page will cover the curriculum we will be teaching. The majority of the content is centered around non-Christian themes, soul-saving themes, as well as new convert, foundational, grounding, equipping, education themes to help the new babe in Christ grow. As you can see, there's a lot of material we will be covering. This is a process, so the more classes you attend, the more curriculum you expose yourself to, the more knowledge you will gain in good concepts to teach non-Christians and new converts. And the more you do this, the more experienced and educated and comfortable you will become as a teacher. Now, the next part we will be covering is events. You can do events anytime. But I encourage you to first get a feel for the teaching class and the methodology class. Dip your toes in these two areas before you go into the events section and begin that work. But that is optional. You can just jump into events if you want, or you can get a taste for a couple of weeks of the other classes and get your feet wet and get some insights into how to teach and different methodologies. But that again is your choice. These are just pictures of new converts being trained and outreach work. That's his campus work right here, signing people up for Bible studies. This is a friend who was baptized. We met him doing door knocking. These are mostly new converts. Some of them are non-Christians. Some of them are people that have been helping me with evangelism and making a difference, equipping others. This was evangelism at a flea market. This is a Bible study group outside at an apartment complex. Most of these are non-Christians or new converts. Except that guy, he's a college student who was working with us, and this gentleman here, Reggie, who was helping with the work, and Jack Adams, who is a hardcore, strong, on-fire Christian who's been helping with this work. And there's me. So those are just some pictures, but this is the game plan for event work. This page will cover preparation for evangelism events, and what we do afterwards after we do an event. I encourage you to read up on this material and to get a feel for it. And this website page will also have good educational resources in connection to learning more about events and becoming more effective and knowledgeable when it comes to doing outreach soul-saving events. I will have training videos on YouTube and on my website. I will share other training videos from an effective forum called Leading Others to Christ. And I will share training videos from soul winners. These are worth studying when it comes to learning effective activities in connection to evangelism events. I will also on this page have books that you can study to help you grow in evangelism activities and methodologies, as well as websites to help you grow in outreach work. The point of this work is to help you grow, to help you expand, to help your knowledge base. And the best way to learn is by doing. And we will be doing a lot of evangelism events. And the more you do it, the more comfortable you will become, and the more effective you will become, and the more experienced you will become. We will also have a page Q&A which will answer questions. The main questions people will ask about this work. How big is the group? What type of materials will we use? Where will the classes be? Is the group, can preachers join, elders join? Just different questions that can be answered. And I have my contact info if you would like to ask questions that you do not find at this resource. The goal is to have many leaders. Right now, the group is small, but the goal is to add more and more leaders to this group. If you're interested in this group and in joining us, or just giving this group a test run, a test, kicking the tires, so to speak, see if you like it, I encourage you to sign up. And we will contact you and let you know when we will meet, where we will meet, what we will be doing. Let us know what activities you're interested in. Do you want to be trained in teaching others? Do you want to learn methodologies and ideas and themes of evangelism to make your knowledge base more expanded? Do you want to do events of outreach? I encourage you to do them all. That's the best way to grow. And again, like I said, it's best to begin learning themes and learning how to teach before you do the events, for at least for a couple of weeks, getting your feet wet. But that, again, that is your option. These will be in large part, these will be the areas where we will be meeting up at. There's a library nearby. We will meet up at that place. We will also be meeting up at other areas like Panera Bread, Burger King, Village Inn, McAllister's Deli, IHOP, um, Chick-fil-A, Taco Bell, just different areas. And when you sign up, we will text you or email you the details about this work. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited to be sharing this with you. Evangelism Workers of TampaBay.com. If you're in the Tampa Bay area or surrounding area, you're welcome to join us. If you're not in this area but you're interested in this content, you can replicate this website and create your own groups wherever you're at: Tennessee, Alabama, Alaska, etc. God bless you. Take care.